It's time to take a look at our ladder information. It looks like we're currently a third here, Silver 2 Division, Hydralisk Tango. So these points right here represent all kinds of achievements, and they don't really do anything else besides being a little bit cosmetic here. And now that we know the league, we can as well move forward and play more games. Okay, some of these matches were really awesome, no doubts about that. But they as well become a lot more difficult. If it's not difficult, then I think that understanding things becomes a lot more difficult too. So I think that it's important to consistently play against opponents that know how to play this game. At the same time, I think that in order to play against really tough opponents, you already have to know the game. Otherwise, you may end up in some serious trouble. In any case, we'll be extracting stuff here now. I probably just had to build another overlord here. Okay, so now I'll have enough firepower. Okay, 3 guys in the extractor. On the way, I have already 2 larvae. I should get a little bit more in no time. And here it is. The lings are ready. After that, we may as well build ourselves this building right here. And we'll be moving out. Let's go. Let's move forward here. 100 gas is on its way. My resource collection is currently at only 11 lings, which isn't that much really. And now it's time to wait a little bit. Okay, 100 gas. Let's go for this attack upgrade and move in. Okay, let's go, take a look what's waiting for us here. How's the ramp looking? This one marine may do a lot of trouble for us. And as you can see, he is killing quite effectively here. No, it looks like there's nothing we can do, and we may as well just start ourselves another hatchery. But it was a nice try, no doubts about it. I need an overlord here because I ran out of firepower. At the same time, let's take a look at the things here. Alright, in any case, our upgrades are on the way. I'm building troops, and obviously I just want to focus now on a lot more a lot more workers. Now he may as well come out with Hellions and make everything extra difficult, but it may not happen too. In any case, for as long as we have a kind of an advantage here with the drone count, we do have a slight advantage, I guess. A Roach Warren, Baneling's Nest could be built. And I certainly need a lot more minerals where that came from. Okay, let's take a look if he's trying to expand. He probably won't be expanding without a tank, I guess. Besides that, he may as well have things set up for himself, so maybe a proxy hatchery out there. In any case, I'm building troops quite effectively here so far. Okay, I have the minerals here. Okay, in here things are being built, and what can I say? Let's morph into lair, and can we do another push now? We certainly would have the means to do it, I guess. In any case, let's first of all build ourselves slight defenses here, and I would like to move into here and take a look. What does he have here? Okay, it looks like he already has a tank. However, let's get those Balings and Marlings out. Okay, it looks like he's making a drop here, and that's the thing here. Let's morph into Balings. Let's build ourselves a few defensive positions here and there. Okay. Alright. Then it looks like we may as well start moving out on the opponent. So let's get the Balings first. Oh shit! They all just blew up like that. Oh, what the hell was that? In any case, it looks like I'm suffering from a drop here, and it's not working out for me, not even in the slightest. And it looks like that's pretty much all for me here. A very nice drop from my opponent. And as you already noticed, it's all over for me. How to defend against that, I'm still yet to learn. And we'll have to take a look what happened here. So it looks like he did a really nice play by simply defending himself very easily against this aggression of mine, by walling himself off. Then he just simply built himself a force, And by using this force that he built himself, he simply dropped into my main base and wiped everything out. So that's the thing right here. Okay, it looks like he'll start with upgrades. Factory. I'm trying to move into his base, but only one marine here can as well have enough firepower to stop this. Killed 3 lings before I moved away. And now he's just easily going to strengthen himself and build additional forces. Now we'll find out what happened to my banelings, because in theory I kind of relied on the banelings there to do some serious damage. Let's take a look how much this costs. 143 seconds. Now just maybe it would be a good idea for me to make drops too. I wonder. Now how much would that cost me? Let's take a look. Let's look at the overlords. That's 25 enables the overlord to transport units. So just maybe dropping is the right thing to do for Zerg. It's very important. In any case, he fills his medivacs full of troops. Instead of moving on to the defensive, which is probably the right thing to do at this point, I didn't. And he just simply lands in my base. I did have some static defense that I have invested in. As you'll see, spore crawlers, spawn crawlers, but this was nothing. As you can see, there was nothing here, and these were not just yet finished so far, so obviously he did it quite well. He wasn't attacked, and oh, I see now. But let's find out a little bit back. Let's go back a little bit. I want to know how did he work things out. Okay, so it looks like the tank made a really serious hit here, and I was as good as dead. Unfortunately, that's the case. Without getting into the Terran base with an overlord that can transport things, frontal assault won't work. And this is how this Terran player right here is going to wipe everything out of the face of creep. There's a lot of marines here, 3 siege tanks, very well placed, and they will undoubtedly do everything. You see, that was flash damage right here. So if troops come close enough, they'll do just that. In any case, this is where it all ends, and let's take a look at the statistics now. Now, surprisingly enough, my MMR wasn't going up. For a second there I thought it was going up, but it wasn't going up. And I got minus 42. That's due to the fact that it was a loss for me. And that's it. So let's move on to the next one. So if a frontal assault isn't really working, probably you have to drop inside of your opponent's base. So now let's take a look if that is the case. Obviously things like baneling drops could as well be the thing here. I have no doubts about that. In any case, I need an evolution chamber, and that is an evolution chamber right there. Okay, build, build, build. Okay, what do I need to do now? I need to wait for an overload. Build myself this right here. Then I could go for more workers and the extractor. At the same time, I'll better queue up the bases. Let's build another overlord. This kind of is real important later on when I get supply blocked and there's a larva that needs to be used for the lings, and that's that. Okay. So the queen is here and only one zergling will come out. So it looks like I built one drone too many. At the same time, it could be not. Okay, gas is being built. I'm gonna go and build myself this. Okay, let's go. Oh no, what do you do here? Let's get this hatchery on top and build more links. At the same time, the speed upgrade can start and more links can be built. Okay. Furthermore, it looks like I have quite a few resources here. My gas is not nearly as oh, what do you do? What's wrong? What's wrong? Okay, it looks like the ramp is blocked off. That's the pathfinding here. Let's go, go, go. Oh! Okay, it looks like this isn't going to happen. And he builds a lot of marines already. Very, very interesting play from my opponent. In any case, let's move in here and expand into the gold base and build more zerglings. Now, I did forget to move that overlord there. I think I certainly needed to do a lot earlier. Let's take a look. What does he have here anyway? He has a lot of marines here ready. You need to go here. I need a Venling nest on overlord. Okay. So these guys are just a little bit more ready here. You could as well move into here. And let's drone up a little bit. It looks like he did a perfect play there with walling himself off. And I still don't have any bailings here, unfortunately, but let's build ourselves a few troops. This guy can as well move here. And you morph into that. Right there. Okay. So we'll be hoping for a drop into our opponent's base here with a few links. Okay. With a few links. And how many overlords? 2 overlords? Maybe 3 overlords? Yeah, we could as well have 3 overlords here. I'm building even more links there. We could as well take a look if he has any proxies around. Okay, let's spawn. Let's spawn an overlord here, and it's time to push out. Oh no, look at that. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Go into his mineral lines there. And let's attack him in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about. An overlord job. It looks like he moved out somewhere. Or so it would seem. Okay. We did a really nice play over there. Oh, he has medivacs all over the place here. And I may as well go for a lookout onto mineral bases around the globe and see what the hell is going on, because as far as I know, his marines are somewhere out there, right? Okay, it looks like we did found one base of operations, another base of operations. It said about nuclear launch being detected. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a nuclear launch, no doubts about that. Okay. He won't be having many of these, no doubts about that. Obviously he's building himself up. Okay, it looks like minerals is something I certainly need. Okay. These guys need to go over there and destroy stuff. It looks like he does have himself this built. Okay. Furthermore, let's do the same thing. It looks like I use all army hotkey here, and that may as well didn't work out. He should have buildings somewhere out there. Okay. It looks like I found his base of operations there. So we'll move in. At the same time, he lost his guy there. And I don't have not much anti-air, as you can already notice that, and that's obviously not very good, but he has been defeated. Now let's go. I was very surprised to see that he had his nuclear launch very early on in the game. Let's take a look how he did that. And let's see. Now that overlord drop was just absolutely beautiful. Now what he does, he starts with a massive wall up here, and it looks like it's going to be attacked. So that's 3 barracks to wall himself off and a proxy barracks. So that's nice. He builds himself a gate, notices my lings. I've noticed that his marines would fight off the ling attack with ease. And that's that. That was a scouting ling. He goes for a nuke. Very quick nuke. And surprisingly for me, he had a marine here, right here. Like how on earth does he know about that, right? In any case, probably he does not know about that. He goes for these snipers. That's probably a good play, but it looks like he's not building himself a second base, and that could as well be considered to be cheese. I'm working on 14 drones, as you can see. And that's not many drones. And here is an attack on his base.
Base is under attack.
And now he starts building himself another base here. I'm attacking him in his natural. So these lings have +1 and speed. Furthermore, I'm attacking him from another side too. Now, I can't do much about his sniper here. Now, did got an information about the nuclear launch, but not much besides that. So at 6 minutes 20 he can have a nuke, and that's probably how you should play as a Terran. Obviously you should nuke, and an arm silo with nuke only costs 100, so nuke can be used exactly for that, nuking away enemies command centers there. And he did that very successfully. I was looking for him here. I got nuked very quickly, as you can see. Oh no, it didn't happen just yet. Then boom! All the drones have been killed off. He picks up his ghost with a medevac. So that was just a beautiful play. Something I learned actually, that you have to kind of use that nuke actually consistently together, maybe with your drops.
Base is under attack.
But obviously you have to kind of avoid being wiped out too. So maybe an overseer with a few lings here would have done wonders. In any case, that's probably how you play Terran. You have to use your nukes, otherwise it may not be nearly as easy. In any case, he runs away. I don't have any anti-air really. No detection whatsoever. I was focusing mainly on that right there. In any case, it looks like I've caught up with his trooper there. And I'm going to attack. Now, due to the fact that Terran has mills, things are certainly easy for him to start doing this again. In any case, that was one of the best matches I had against Terran. I had absolutely no idea that this kind of play could actually happen. That is a nuke, right? Let's take a look at his build order, if it won't be bugged out. So, a refinery supply depot, 4 barracks, factory, tech lab, orbital command, starport, tech lab, ghost academy by 3 minutes 39, engineering's bay, supply depot, personal cloaking, another ghost academy, nuke, missile turret, command center, nuke, and that's pretty much it. So I'm first, as you can see. How awesome is that? At least I'll be first here. So ice, 243 points, 15 wins, 6 losses, and I'm moving forward. Now with that nuke play there, I'm not sure how could you use these nukes without the harassment. So how can I kind of protect myself? By having a few troops and an observer. Besides that, what could be bad is that he drops himself a kind of a medevac drop. He sacrificed the troops from the medevac to hold the line for just a little bit longer until the nuke drops, and you can kind of maybe drop the nuke on the buildings and destroy some of them, because the nuke actually doesn't cost that much if you take the grand scheme of things. It doesn't cost that much at all. Not even a little bit, right? Okay, let's one more overdose. Oh no! I'm already kind of being a little bit too slow here. Alright, and let's do this, let's do that, and let's build more. Okay, Overlord is done. Now we should as well build more workers. And I think 2 workers could be just fine. Look at that, he is proxying himself up. So good for him. And he will try to warp himself in using that. So obviously not very nice, but that's what you get. That's what ooh, I built one of the workers here. I didn't have to do that. In any case, let's go with the links. And we'll start from here. Okay, we have enough Vespene gas now, and we have more links. Oh no, go, 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 go. I want you to take out that pylon here. Furthermore, you could as well give me this building right here. Okay, these guys could go there. Okay, and we move here. Don't have my command center queued up here, and these will make links come over a lot slower. Totally forgot about the queen too. Got my upgrade, and let's go to another hatchery here. Okay, Overlords can as well move here. That's fine. And let's go over and attack the pylon. Okay. So far so good. Let's go here. Alright, now let's go into the base further. And let's fight another pylon here. And it looks like it's all over for my opponent. Let's take a look at his game here. I'm getting these really cheesy wins here. Very cheesy wins. So he goes or starts with a nice pylon opening. So he pretty much thinks I'm gonna open the pylon, build myself a lot of gateways, turn this into warp gateways, attack him, warp my units close enough to his base, and it's all over. However, I managed to spot his pylon there. It looks like he moved on away with another Nexus, and that's probably why he didn't have any troops ready. Not so long after that, I'm going to attack him with links. 2 in here. As you can see, he wants to block this way up, and it looks like my troops are coming over, and he just won't have enough time to do that. Now he builds himself pylons, I mean photo cannons here, a forge. I kind of thought these were all forges, but it looks like it. I mean, I thought it was all gateways, but it looks like it was Photochem and a forge. He built 2 forges there, and I decided to take out this pylon first before I move on him, because his Palantir could as well kill my link. So in this kind of scenario, it's not a bad idea to just try and take out that pylon. I have been promoted. One versus one, silver 1. Your performance has qualified you for placement in a new league. Okay, so the league promotion occurs when these points can move up. So if you win maybe 100 games or less than 100 games, game after game after game, and get approximately 30-25 points, you could potentially end up right here. As you can see, they have nearly 7,000, so you would need more than 100 games, but not for the last place. So if you have the 100 games right now, just as you watch this, play 100 games and get yourself like 3,500 points. No, it looks like I made the math wrong. You would need 200 games. No, this is not the points. Okay, I need to kind of work this one out again. So, I looked at the MMR. I thought that right there was MMR. Yeah, that is an MMR. That is MMR. My current MMR is a little over 2,000. So that's like not a little, but over 2,000. So like 2,500. I don't remember. But if I go to my season table, I have points here. Not MMR, but points. Right? Bonus pool is a pool of points that accumulate over season. If you win, you're awarded division points from your pool. If you lose, points are deducted from your pool instead of your ladder. Okay, so I guess this is an individual bonus pool for me. So basically, if I win or lose a similar amount of games, wouldn't be promoted to the next league naturally, I could still end up being promoted after the bonus pool points go into my number here. So if I'm just good enough for the next league, it's fine. I would as well end up in the next league. In any case, these wins and losses here are for this season. So I bet these people just played that many games in this season right here. In any case, let's go to the Grandmaster and take a look what's going on there. Are there still these guys that have these anonymous nicknames? The ones who are in control? It looks like it. And it seems that he's a Protoss. Protoss level 50, so I bet that's the cap. And he has this on each and every one. As you can see, he does not play as a Tang. He does not play as a Zerg. He plays only as a Protoss. And now he's rank 5. So what the hell? Oh yeah, look at that. Season 1, 1 versus 1, Master 1. But this isn't the Grandmaster, right? No, that's the Grandmaster right here. And there's nothing in the Grandmaster. How interesting. 1 versus 1 Grandmaster. So this guy never even unlocked the other races. So that pretty much means that he at some point in time opened this account right here and played with only this race, and he never played with other races on this account, so maybe this account is just a little bit special for him. So that's the thing right here. So these are division points right here. What we looked previously was MMR, so that MMR was a sort of matchmaking rank, and it pretty much meant that the higher your matchmaking rank, the more ferocious opponent you are, or the more wins you just simply had. And he may be 5th in his master division. However, if we look at the grandmaster, it's different. Now let me go back here. Ladder, current season grandmaster, nothing too. I don't really. Grandmaster contender. So these are 200 the best players. Now what does that mean? I think that pretty much means that they have their divisions. They are in master division. At the same time they are in this grandmaster thing. So there are contenders at the same time the grandmaster itself. And obviously these guys here are doing the right thing. So yeah, I'm at 2000. If I win 100 games now, like decisively, and get like over 3000 points, I would be somewhere here, right? And I would only need to not lose, and I'm in the Grandmasters League, which certainly isn't easy. In this match, we'll be playing against another Zerg, and we'll try to do as much damage as we can. So first things first, I need 100 right there. I need a lot more overlords. Okay. Go and build me this. Go and build me that. Go and build me more workers. So that's that for the starter. After that, we'll just have to wait a little bit to get more larvae. 3 workers in the extractor, just fine. And it seems that I have just enough money to start my link production. Perfect, 3 links and a queen. Alright, now let's get those links somewhere here for starters, and we'll be moving. Okay, I need to spawn more over it. So that was a thing I kind of forgot to do, and obviously in this kind of situations that is really bad. You see, I'm not making any more links, they're not traveling through. So I actually need quite a few of these. Okay, you go here, you go here, you go there. The queen can come over. What's that? Did I just went to the wrong base there? Yeah, it looks like it. You go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Oh. In any case, let's attack him now. Yeah, it looks like I went to the wrong corner there, which was certainly a big mistake, no doubts about that. And my overlords were never really sent to go there. Alright. It looks like here we're killing this guy away. Okay. Let's go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. And we're attacking the queen. It looks like he had a hell of a lot of firepower here. And I won't be able to do much about that. No doubts about it. Okay, now let's go and build ourselves another hatchery over here. Wait for more upgrades, I guess, before we move out. He certainly is going to have a lot of firepower. Probably needed to build that previously. Baneling's nest, okay, and a massive fight here. He has upgrades too. Okay. We are not going to let him survive that. Let's attack him further on, and it looks like he has some juice now. Unfortunately for me, my push right here has been a complete disaster. Obviously I had to wait simply for more upgrades before I push out. That's it. Okay, my mutation is finally complete, and will hopefully be ready for the offensive now. Oh, okay, let's fight them. Go, 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 go. Okay, we'll try to keep him in this area right here. And I need more minerals now. I need to start mining. Okay, his baneling's here. He blew up. And I need my banelings to ready. I don't have enough resources. Not even close. Okay. Get me more banelings. Okay. Don't have any more minerals. And let's move in slowly but surely. Okay. Okay. You go in and attack. Okay. Attack his roaches, and now let's attack his workers. Let's attack the workers. Let's attack more workers. He's suddenly pushing on a little bit too much on other stuff. Okay, we need more banelings again, and let's fight, 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 fight. Okay. Alright. I'm building workers. Not enough energy. It looks like that's all I'm going to get for now. Not anymore. Okay, that's fine with me, I guess. And would it be a good idea to make another push out? Okay, let's do just that then. And take a look with the Ling. What does he have here? Okay. He does have some firepower. Okay, let's go, 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 go. Let's attack him with these. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. It looks like that is a little bit slow. But we're getting there, I guess. Okay. Give me those workers. Furthermore, you may as well move around a little bit. For example, here. You go there. And I could go in and buy myself a few roaches. A few workers. Okay, spawn more overlords. It looks like he's pushing out. Okay, he's pushing out. Oh, no, 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 no. You go there. And build me some static defense. And I am just gonna go and build myself some more stuff. Okay. I still need simply a lot more okay, are you having yourself another base? I'll better build a few things. Okay, let's go after him now. Oh, go, 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 go. Okay. So far so good. Okay. Now let's go and build ourselves another forest there. And more firepower. I need a lot more firepower. Okay, these guys need to go there. These guys need to go here and build me another base. Already, as you can see, do have a little bit going on here. Okay, I want this guy here. I want this guy to spy on and show me what's going on here. Okay, it looks like we are going to soon march out. Wait a second, banelings could go here. Okay, everybody here. Banelings, go, 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 go. Okay, go, go, go against these guys. Alright. We're attacking them. Okay, so far so good. More and more workers are coming in. Okay, let's take out these workers here. And it looks like it's all over. Wow, that was whoa, that was high. That was super high. Wow. I'm certainly in the high right now. That's a true silver league. That was very intense, very beautiful, and I think that wow, I enjoyed this game very, 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 very much. Okay, let's take a look what happened from my opponents. Look at this. So as you can see, Zerg versus Zerg, it's intense, no doubts about it. So this is where he kind of wins here by tagging me with the few links. This was a nice game from his perspective. And he moves into my base. It looks like it could be all over, right? But it didn't. Now, what happened for me is that I sent my links to the top right corner instead top left. I mean, top south corner instead of top north corner, right? Top right north corner. In any case, I came in and I looked that he has 2 queens. And he wants to start himself a hatchery. I'm so glad they stopped this hatchery from coming up, because he would have had 2 hatcheries then, because I wasn't able to win through this, and that's the thing here. So far so good, but these lings that came over here, as you can see, they couldn't do anything. When the last push was on, I just had to say no and not engage him. In any case, at all times his overlord here spots everything. I'm not sure how as a Zerg I should kill that overlord. Maybe a queen, maybe not. In any case, he just met another force of mine and he wasn't engaging, so he didn't order all the units on the attack move. And here, surprisingly, he prevailed. So there were a lot of... Oh no, that's I prevailed. Oh yeah, I prevailed, not him. In any case, let's take a look what's happening here. And I'm pushing another time. And this was a bad push right here. I lost my links. And it's not working out, right? No, it's not working out. So he wants to expand obviously, but that's not happening. I'm making even less money than he does because I'm spending way too much on the military that's not attacking with the combined force. Only 2 workers here, as you can see difference, and he makes nearly just over 100. Now we have another fight here. He built Banelings first, so that's certainly a credit for him. And it's good that I had +1 upgrade there, but later on he kind of built himself upgrades too. He has 0 upgrades at this point in time, and this is where another assault comes over. So now I'm pushing out with Banelings. And these Banelings do a hell of a lot of damage by killing off his queen. I have +1 upgrade here. He got a nice corner, but what actually I want to do here, I want to attack his drones, but that's not happening. You see, every time they kill a drone, they just go back to killing the spine crawler. And the only thing I want to focus here on is killing those drones. So now he has less drones than I do, and that's what it's all about, because his income dropped now to 500. Okay. You see the difference is I have 2 bases. How can I destroy that overlord now? I'm thinking probably sending in a queen there to fight him would be a good idea. Now he wants to destroy one of these Banelings, however my lings do a good job fighting him off. Alright. We have more fights going on here. Okay, everything kind of became a little bit still, but I see on the map that my forces are establishing control over there. He still doesn't have a second base. and he knows I'm coming with the banelings. He killed the scouting link. He's extending creep, however that's not necessary due to the fact that I am on creep too, so I'm faster on creep E2. And that was bad. That was really bad. Let's go back to this again. So, how do banelings have to be played? I'm not sure, but they certainly have to be played differently. Now, probably I just have to separate them as much as possible, because what happened here is he kind of detonated my banelings too, and it just wasn't fine. Now, in these kind of scenarios right here, where he's putting a building here, it may be harder for me to try and surround him. However, if somebody makes a drop in here, it looks like he has good barricades here, and we just be shooting up front. So I think this area, besides spawn crawlers and spine crawlers, should be left kind of free. So he defends another assault, and he builds up more troops. Finally, my income surpasses his, and this is probably exactly why I'm winning this. So I have 31 harvesters now. So I was investing in harvesters. That's very important too, because if I won't invest in harvesters, it's pretty much going to be all over. Now he does have 2 queens here, and he consistently makes injects, moving with his roaches around. Has 2 spine crawlers in his base, and I have spine crawlers built up too, so I knew that he was coming out, right? And I was kind of ready for this, and he decides to attack. There's quite a few roaches here, no doubts about that. And then he decides to retreat, which is a good idea for him. Unfortunately, I invested in ground attack upgrades, and he invested in so armor and missile attack, and that's certainly going to make his roaches a lot more competent at fighting me. However, I built that ground attack because at the very beginning it's useful, because I'm going to build a lot of links anyway. Besides that, probably besides going only for 1 upgrade, I won't go for any more. Okay. Now in here I have a sizable force, as you can see, a mix of units. Very nice to see that. I'm able to build that many, a variety, and try to control them. And now look at how that queen tanked up all those banelings. Is that proof that I should not be attacking a queen with my banelings? What would you say? If queen can tank like 4 or 5 banelings, it's a complete disaster. Oh, look at that! It was a little bit too fast. Let's go back just a little bit. Oh wow, that was certainly really bad. Okay, I don't want to too fast this. Let's now wait. He should retreat his guys and move at me with that. Okay, so that's the fog of war that ends. That's the fog of war. It ends here, and at some point I'm launching my offensive. Alright, here's a hell of a lot of banelings. I'm kind of, as you can see, separating them, right? Why? Because I don't want somebody to destroy a baneling in the middle and get other banelings explode. So, these guys are coming out, as you can see, in 2 separate areas. And then, I somewhat kind of get them together or something like that and attack on the queen. Or I just kind of attack somebody here. Have this general attack all button. And then he moves in and I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. One explodes. Look at that explosion. Starcraft 2 makes really beautiful explosions in the game. 2 explodes. Boom! Look at that. Look at that explosion. Oh my god. That looks good. Look how beautiful they did. Everything just got mirrored here. In any case, it looks like I would be looking through the glass or something like that. In any case, hell of a lot of banelings explode. And the queen, as you can see, is not losing that much damage. What's happening to my lings? Are they dying? No, they're not, but the banelings were unable to kill the queen. Many banelings were unable to kill the queen. So that means I just threw away those banelings practically like that. A queen won't kill many zerglings, but it will tank a lot of baneling damage. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm targeting his workers, and it looks like this is where my opponent decides to GG out. Let's take a look at the statistics down here. I made more. Let's not forget, I had 2 bases. I made 3,000, but from my point of view, 3,000 isn't that more. And that's the army value. As you can see, our army was very much very similar. At some point, as you can see, I lost a lot, he lost nothing. Absolutely nothing. Just like a little blip right here. That means nothing. Yeah. And then my army spikes in, as well as my resource collection. So I had a lot more money. Upgrade spending. Workers active.